My client wishes you dead. I make it fast for you, da? I would not make this easy for you.
You're gonna love this.
Get it over with! Stop resisting!
Of course, locked. I'm out.
Good. You can move to the morgue. This was inevitable. But somehow I expected more from you. You found that? What amateur put it there? Yes! Good. It goes to plan. They taste you in the air. They want your flesh. They taste you in the air. They want your flesh. The creatures, they are too slow. I will take care of this myself. Now I shall end this. They taste you in the air. They want your flesh. I will kill you slowly for this. I'm bearing day with this. Good. It goes to plan. I will kill you slowly. 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 I will kill you slowly for this. Yes!
Hello everyone, French Repair here. I hope you enjoyed that little gameplay, especially the part where January got shot 4 times in a row by a grenade launcher. I wasn't really gonna shoot them, but I think she was asking for it. Staying under my camera like that, I don't know, she was asking to get double launched by me. I don't know, that was really funny. Anyways. So Nicholai and the build. I will go over the skills first, then the deck, then the equipment, and I will try to explain you as well as I can how this works, okay? So, here, first, skills. For Nemesis, Extermination. Relentless is not bad in area 1 and 2, probably the best because you can use doors to cover yourself and protect yourself from any kind of stunts, flashes or anything. So, but in area 3, it's problematic. Extermination is consistent in every area. It's always good, so Extermination. This one is not really good. Tracking rounds. Even if this is an infection build, I found it. I track players more often with guns than I track them with infection. So I mean, I shoot players more often than I infect them. Okay, so I could have go with infection detection, but I don't infect them very often. I would say often. So tracking rounds, especially because I'm using air cannon and immobilizing rounds, and any experienced enough player knows that it's very easy to hit players with immobilizing rounds or air cannon. You don't need any skill, you don't need to be good at the game, to be honest, to hit players with those two guns. It's extremely easy and doesn't require any skill. So I go with tracking rounds. Alright, bioterrorism. I think it's the way to say it. Makes all firearms infectious. Extremely important here because yeah. So current amount firearm. You get a grenade launcher from this. If you pick Spencer, who has a lot of bioenergy, you can get it more often and can get grenade launcher shots more often. Okay, but only Nicholai can get it, can make it infectious with this variant, and so because of that, I believe you get the most value out of current amount firearms, the grenade launcher, with Nicholai because he has this variant. It's I don't think it's something you should overlook at. I think it's important. I think it's the best way to use this card. So I went with this variant. Now for the special cards, Radar Pulse. This is not bad, but not as consistent. And this is extremely bad. Unless maybe you are really smart and make it work anyways. Turret machine gun is good and can be very good. This could be good maybe, but I never really tried it. This is a big disappointment. So yeah, turret machine gun. Now the deck first. So right. Let's go with this first. Convert amount firearms. While in hand, using firearms cards will lower the cost of this mod. Using this mod will add a grenade launcher card to your hand. Okay, so every time you use a firearm card, that will lower the cost of this mod. Whenever it costs 1, or even 2, you can use it and get a grenade launcher. Okay, so what cards lower the cost of this mod? Machine gun lowers the cost of this mod. Air cannon lowers the cost. Rifle, immobilizing rounds, and surprisingly, enhancer infection is a firearm and it lowers the cost too. So that's why I'm using it in this deck. So those 5 cards here, they lower the cost of this current amount firearm, which is why I'm using them. You see, it's a synergy right there. It's synergized together. Okay, and it's an infection build, so it's even better, right? Well, I have the shade here because there are fucking thousands of malware January trying to make Nicholai games very unfun for the mastermind, so you kind of need this in this meta. Efficiency mode firearm to lower the cost of my guns here because I have a lot. What else? Alright. So it's an infection build, so I was like, why not putting a few zombies in there? Okay, very low cost zombie, and they also are somehow cycle cards, very good cycle cards. So technically, you can get a crawling zombie, a zombie, and then this. So for a free cost, you can have 2 infected zombies. So that's a very low cost and 3 very good cycle cards, which is why I chose them. Alright, so that's it for the deck. I hope you can understand the synergy between those cards and how this works. Okay, so very low cost, so you can have user cards very often. Okay. Now the equipment. Viral canister free, greatly increases infection rate. This increases the infection of my guns and of my zombies, both. So it's very good. And also of the grenade launcher shot. Large caliber barrel free. It increases the damage did by my guns, which also increases the infection. The more damage you do, the more infection you get from your guns. So, see? Those two synergize together. And oh yeah, it also adds damage to the grenade launcher, so more infection too. Modified gear throw. it became necessary in any gun build if you don't want. Basically, you can disassemble your guns faster and luckily not give time to the survivors if you do it quickly enough. Miniature reactor, I like to have a lot of energy to make a lot of plays, and if I have more energy, I can also get this more often. See? Alright. So that's it for the build. I think, yeah, I try to be as clear as possible. I hope you understand the synergy between everything here. It's a low cost, you know. I think it's a good build. I think it's a good build. I think it can be very good depending on your hand. If you get a lot of, like if you get a grenade launcher from the supply zombie, you can get 2 grenade launchers in a row, and that's crazy, right? I don't think it's a very good build, like really not overall, but it's a very fun one, and it's more than good enough on PS4 to win most of your games. Anyways, okay, now I'm going to show you a game on the new map, Uptown, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
I always fulfill contracts. You are all as good as dead. I have a friend for you. You get along very much, I think. Oh, you have found my little toy. But do not expect to activate it so easily. Ah, the old-fashioned methods. They are the best. That was too easy. Do not be pleased with yourself. I like this, yes! Good. You can move to the more dangerous toys now. Now we shall end this.
Gonna need a break.
I'm ecstatic.
You found that?
Nice.
What amateur? Put it there.
You're already dead.
Pick it up. Let's go.
A client will be happy with the fear you feel. Be afraid, young ones. You do not stand a chance. Not a problem for me. When you die, perhaps you will become weapon too! Just die! Let me slip into something more comfortable, okay?
I got you, bro.
I almost bit it that time. Thanks.
Some company for me. If you want job done, you must yourself do it. Yes?
Step on these and they'll all be like, what?
Parasite virus in you, dead walking, strange world we live in. Strange, but profitable. As they say, without torture, there is no science.
It's okay. Next time it'll work out.
Nearly out of town. Thanks.
Now I have everything I need. If I do wrong, you lose. I get paid. If you want job done, you must yourself do it. Yes? Get it over with. Stop it. No Russia. You can die here just as it is. Yes! Just as easy as next. I will kill you slowly for this. You will not escape. Stay a while. There's plenty of time. Yes! Прекрасно, but you were not good enough.